This is a new game by the Nier Automata team, the craziness of Yoko Taro, I think his name is. And so I'm probably going to get this, but they had a free demo that popped, so let's check it out. I heard about this game like very recently, like a couple weeks ago they were talking about it online, like Yoko Taro was. Emphasize important text in red, yeah, that's what I want. And then turning some shadows off. Oh, turn them all on. Fuck, I got a PlayStation 5. English, Italiano. I don't only speak Italian, I speak Sicilian. So it's different enough. This is probably be more easy for me to understand, to be completely honest. You need to return the title, whatever. I'm keeping it voice language. Yeah, English, fuck it. I just want to pump that up a little bit.
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
Return to the title screen. What the? Okay. Subtitles. Yep, on. No, I don't care. Alright. So, Yoko Taro claimed that this is like a Dungeons & Dragons, like a tabletop role-playing game using cards. That's how he's sold it. I literally heard about this like 2 or 3 weeks ago when he was chatting about it, and then I saw that just dropped. I don't know if it was part of that Nintendo Direct, like ActRaiser, which we will get to. And if anyone's watching, I know there's a guy that's been following me play The Last Guardian. We're going to get to that. But my family's out of town, so I got some military training coming up. So I'll be streaming a little bit more than before. But I wanted to knock this out and knock ActRaiser out, I think, this week before we get back to the kind of a more regular scheduled program. But I'm going to come up with like a whole streaming calendar thing. Because I want to get back into Final Fantasy XIV, which we're going to be doing tomorrow. Sunday. Okay. Sorry, I'm watching football at the same time. Alright, let's do this. Let's see where this goes.
Good afternoon. Or should I say evening? Morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards. Which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Begin.
I'm just like a crazy asshole.
Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one. This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order.
Look at this. Ooh. Your piece is in the middle of the screen. Use the left stick to move in the direction you want. I would like to move backwards. Move to the queen. As you continue on your journey, your objective will change. Press triangle whenever you need to remind her of what to do next. You'll see cards with glowing edges on your adventures. Step onto them to trigger an event to move the story along.
I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. I take not a single step from my post. I am one of the guards charged with the castle's protection. None shall pass. You cannot leave. Present yourself to the queen at once.
This is fun. This is actually super awesome so far. But Yoko Taro, what happened to the mystery of me leaving? So I can go around.
You may not enter here.
Okay. Let's, I'd like to make this full screen. There we go. Okay. Look at this.
From upon her throne, the queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. The youngest of the three steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace.
A nice rack, too. Definitely a big fan.
I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship.
Nice.
She bows, glancing to her two companions. In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin. The older man is the picture of courtesy as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwyn.
Oh, that's cool. I like how they bow.
It is these three our story follows today. In other words, your party. The queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, she explains her errand. Someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you reclaim it. Under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces with the recent monster troubles. It seems the troubled queen is judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory Order, beloved of the people and unmatchable in battle. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty, and thus the quest falls to the Fellowship.
That's awesome.
Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information.
Did you see the thief?
The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton.
Okay.
The Fellowship asks the Queen what the royal treasure is. The Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid. Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster for the kingdom.
I don't want to ask that
Usually,
question.
one would expect recompense for this sort of undertaking. You're quite a mercenary, but as demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory Order, you hold your tongue.
Huh.
The Queen, however, has already said she will reward the Fellowship with whatever they desire. It seems the royal treasure is just that important. Pray tarry no longer here. I await news of your success. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave.
Look at this awesome thing. I'm super pumped. Press the options button to open the menu. There you can perform various actions such as saving and changing skills or equipment. The cards you encounter in a journal will be added to your collection. On the menu screen, please take a look from time to time. Alright, let's look at this menu. Girl, what is up? Skills. So she's got Magic Strike and White Heal. She's got deal damage, add value to roll of attack, and deal bolt damage. Generate 1 gem, deal 3 attack plus 5 damage. Okay. Increase light damage by 5. Gain immunity to attack. Decrease wind bolt damage by... Sacred Staff, Venture's Attire, no accessory. It's a very small breastplate. Okay. What was that cool looking thing? Alright. Got it.
We can waste no time finding the treasure. Winifred strides toward town. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster.
Yes.
You dare stand in our way? Hedwyn scowls at the foul creature. It lunges at the Fellowship. Rout the enemy.
Fight is on. Take down all enemies and victory shall be yours. Oh. Remember, red indicates HP on the cards if she's like they're becoming incapacitated. Card's attack is indicated by the lower left and defense in the lower right. Pay careful consideration to your hand and opponent's values before acting. What does this do, I wonder? That does it for Battle Day 6. The rest of 2, play your hand wisely. Okay. Oh, you dastardly fiend. Yeah, take that, sucker. What do gems do, I wonder? I'd like to generate more of them.
Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb.
Nice.
Showing no signs of weariness from battle, Berwin silently wipes the monster's ichor from his weapon. Hedwyn inspects the remains of their foe. The Queen spoke true, he mutters, his face masked in contemplation. Winifred gives a grim nod at his words. Mayhap the treasure's theft and the monster's behavior are connected somehow. First things first, the Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nixton, they set their sights.
Boop. How do I get over there? I don't. Yeah, let's do it. Lucky for you, there are all sorts of establishments in town to support you in your adventure. Would you care to have them explained? Yes. This is an inn. Rest to recover HP. This is an apothecary. He can purchase items for HP, cure their stats ailments, and more. This is the armor. They sell weapons and armor and give your party the edge in battle. This item shop. You stock hand items for use in your inventory. This is a game part. Come here to play some card games when you need a break from your travels. That about sums it up. This shop is sure to help you, so don't be a stranger. Have some next and gather information thief.
Welcome to Nixton, hails a man. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting.
Glorious. You filled the necessary requirements and unlocked mature man's character story.
The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the theft of the royal treasure. The man's eyes widen. He leans close to Winifred and whispers something in her ear. Welcome to Nixton.
Lord.
Having nothing to ask, you take your leave. How may I help you?
All right,
The
hold on.
proprietor inquires.
Remember the SS McKinney and transfer from UW so you're a loner. Let's see what kind of goods you got. Ooh, already got it. Ooh, itchy. Okay. Oh. Alright. That is better. Let us buy that. Wait, I already own 2 of these? Oh, then no. Ring of protection, huh?
Will that be all? The proprietor asks.
Yeah, meh. Weapon armor and accessory cards are only effective once you've equipped them onto your characters. Put the menu and select equipment to make sure your party is ready for battle. Yeah, I'm ready. This requirements to unlock the blacksmith's character story.
I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there. The woman sighs.
Dude, she's got a sweet knife. Oh no, I want to see, what is this character story thing? Winfred was born into the Ivory Order and carries herself with grace expected abilities therein. Fellow Order members find her mage training a boon on their travels. Yeah, girl. Looking good. Oh, Oh, it's backwards. Why? Yeah. Love it. Okay. You can look forward to the backs of the cards of the whole story in the retail version of the game. Oh. Nice. Ivory Order values warriors as love and trustworthy as Baron. Warriors who approach the wood chopping and bodyguard details with equal amounts of intensity and fortitude. The entire Ivory Order reversed Headwind in his wisdom. When young woman was placed in his care, his obsessive focus on adequate revealed another side. Exacting disciplinarian. No ruler is safe from fear and worry, but Queen Nelia harbors a knot in her gut related to the more personal than the recent rise in monster activity. His taciturn kept his head down and did his duty. No one has comrades. This is going to be so awesome. The commentary on these cards. I was looking forward to it very much. Everyone wears a mask and cloak. Why does the driven snow? This suits her just fine. More than fine. One might say she joined the Ivory Order just to wear it. One wouldn't be wrong. He made a promise to the love of his life when they were married. I shall love you, Phil, till death do us part. 1/2 century later, he has proven to be the man of his word. Oh, what happened to that lady? Hello there, striking out on your own, are you? Oh, I've been there as long enough to size people up at a glance. Don't worry, I'll make you exactly what you need. Man, I look forward to that. Oh wait, no, I want more collections. There's monster cards. Look at this thing. It's a little fluffs mature, their fur grows until it covers their faces. This is quite the existential threat. They entice other monsters to trim their fur so they can see. The story is locked. Ooh. Listen carefully in any woodland, and you're bound to hear the methodical tapping of these little fellows. Wooden mallets, monsters consider them mastercraft works. I didn't see her story, though.
The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town.
Average man's character story.
A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls out for their aid. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary.
Transport the hobbled woman to the apothecary. Jump over to upward-facing turn cards. Use the right stick to choose the direction you want to jump, then press the X button. Jumping to the apothecary. Oh, look at that.
You arrive at the apothecary. After taking a curative, the woman begins hopping up and down. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, she beams. She turns to the Fellowship, her eyes widening in surprise. You three. It seems she's only now realized the Fellowship are disciples of the Ivory Order. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing medical supplies throughout the realm, and indeed the wider world. Every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple.
Special stories about characters and enemies among the collected cards. Progress to the adventure and defeat the mired enemies in your path to contact every special store. View your collection? Yes. Not a day passed that he didn't wear his hair or arrange his clothes just the way she liked. She's the prettiest girl in the village, and one day she'd have been noticing. Every morning she wakes up early to get breakfast ready. Every morning she has to take her husband's abuse. There's only so much a woman can stomach. Thief happens to next to gather information on the thief who stole the royal treasure.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. The apothecary catches sight of the Fellowship. Ah, the Ivory Order, to which I owe the prosperity of my humble shop, she says. She gestures to the drawers filled with her wares. Pray, choose one of my concoctions and take it at no cost. It shall be a token of my thanks to the Order. The Fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her wares.
$500. Fuck you. Suck my dick.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks.
Get out of here. You crazy bitch. You fulfilled the requirements. Alright, we're gonna unlock more and then come back and look.
How may I help you? The proprietress inquires.
Oh.
Will that be all? The proprietress asks. Nothing holds a candle to Ivory Order medicine, proclaims the woman. Swigging this curative, the woman begs the Fellowship for their autographs. She seems to greatly admire the Order. I know there's nothing to worry about with disciples of the Order here, she says, relief flooding her features. Upon asking, the woman says she was attacked by a monster outside of town. A strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it.
Huh.
The man claims he saw a suspicious someone leaving the castle grounds carrying what looked to be a medicine bottle. He didn't get a good look at their face, but says they were nothing but skin and bone. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information. An innocent-looking young boy accosts the Fellowship. Want to play a game with me? He asks expectantly.
Yeah.
In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me.
Very well, you can learn the basic rules of our game. Are you ready? Yeah. Goal is to use your cards to get more points than their players. You get points for arranging cards into sets of matching cards, consecutive straight making a set. When the game starts, each player dealt their hand one card at a time. for its turn. Takes our actions in turn order. You're up first. Draw 2 cards from the deck. You have 3 cards in your hand. Select 2 and you have the same number. It's worth 4. Make a set with selected cards. Yep. When you make a set, you earn points equal to some of the numbers of the cards. Oh. Cards left over, you can choose one to remain in your hand. This is the end of your turn. Next, I'll act for the other player. And other cards make a set. When that happens, you have to discard all but 1 card from their turn. Oh. It's your turn next, but let me take the option to explain a play screen. It's your player card. That's where you'll see how many points you have. The sets you've made here, but you can have 3 sets at one time. Leg left of your hand. Pot is on the top. Any player can use his cards when making a set. Damn. That game is over, and that's the play screen. Let's return. Okay. Draw 2 cards from the deck. Oh, I'm gonna set the cards in the pot. What's in your hand? Try the same number. That's it for your turn. I don't know, pretty straightforward. Oof. Also make cards, sets of cards with consecutive numbers on them. Only make 1 set per turn. You can take 2 card set with the 3s. 4, 5, let's see, 7, 8, 9. That's better. Let's do that. Where I told you about sets, you can make sets from 2 or 3 cards of the same number and from 3 consecutive number cards. Make 1 set per turn, and you can only have up to 3 sets at a time. You'll have to discard one of the sets you have. That's it for the basic rules. Dang, girl. Bring up the menu with the option, and you click the rulebook on the side. Get 3 cards same, consecutively numbered. Yeah. Select the rules for the game. Oh. I see. These are for single opponent. Select begin game or confirm rules. 41. Dang, Notre Dame. Bruh. dick. Oh my gosh. This guy's definitely got like a little advantage on me. Come on, 6. Oh, boo. Trash. That is all I say. Oh. Bruh. Ugh, he got the one thing I needed him not to get. I got toasted. Alright. No, I don't want to wait for other plays. I already lost. Did he? How? Alright, whatever.
Thanks for playing, the boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.
Following rules are now available for play. Yes. You can now select multiplayer game parlor from the title screen. Necessary requirements unlock game parlor's reception's character story.
This is the game parlor.
Come play cards, the boy at reception calls. You make your way to the inn, where you're greeted with a hearty hello by the owner. You're from the Ivory Order, aren't you? Thanks to a royal decree, you're allowed to stay the night for free. And you're not about to refuse such hospitality.
Yeah, I'll stay.
The party leaves the inn feeling rested. Apparently, there's a monster lurking around the outskirts of town stealing medicine, and only medicine. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west. Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the Fellowship is all but certain of who has stolen the royal treasure. The first clue was the Queen's description of the treasure, a small bottle containing a certain liquid. Then there's the bony figure seen fleeing town, the skeletal monster clutching the bottle of medicine, and the monster that fled west. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity. The scrawny street urchin intones Berwin. It must be. Winifred ignores that. Our thief is the monster that fled west, she says, with a glance to Hedwyn. Hedwyn nods silently in agreement with Winifred's conclusion. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off.
I felt that necessary for the man's character story. Alright, let's look at this. A day passed. Oh, wait, I read that guy. The loss of her family took her to the brink of ending her own life. Then she heard about an island where everyone can find happiness. He was a sickly child who spent his days gazing out the window, longing to run and play with the others if he could just take the bitterness medicine. I missed one. She was quick hired, not suspiciously to attract new customers. They figured no one of prayer to crush the customers they insured. Her moist, glistening eyes and the one bright spot in her dimly lit shop. Locked on me as soon as I set foot inside her, and Kenny croaking laughter sent shivers down my spine. He confessed his love to her and asked her to live together with him. He pledged to make her happy. She nodded and agreed readily. Rumors abound about the sweet and innocent boy who agrees patrons in the game parlor, receiving a small bonus from the owner whenever the house wins in a game of cards. Exploring the world and diving deep into dungeons, you'll encounter enemies with which you must do battle. Adventure will be over if everyone in the party is KO'd. Choose your new meet and fortune end. You can continue from your last save point and choose to save often. Select data from the menu screen. There's also an autosave feature. An enemy appears. Oh good, what do these gems do? These are gems you'll need to spend every certain skills. Oh, okay. You can store up to 10 gems at one time. That kind of indicates how many gems skill costs. You can't use skill if you don't have enough gems. Ah. I see. Oh no, what's actually... Attacks are elemental in nature. 6 ones are fire, water, bolt, wind, light, and dark. Cards take more damage from elements they're weak to and less damage from elements they're resistant to. Enemies' weakness strengths can help take advantage. Okay. Ooh, 4. Oh, good. Deal it. Ooh, learned white light. Zephyr. This game's awesome. New on HP, open the menu and select own cards or around the tab. Nah, we're gonna be looked at them. Ooh, treasure. Treasure chest found. Nice.
And fight.
Suck my dick. Ooh, treasure. Oh, I pick one. I have another antidote. Oh, man. I was going to pick the middle one, too. Blast.
Let's not go there just yet. I haven't quite finished the story for that section, you see. Don't hold back.
I think that is something that will make use of them when you need Oh man, weak as shit. Oh, that was quick. Oh.
Let's do this. The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved by the sight of a human figure moving through the trees. The presence of large packs suggests a traveler. The sun bears down hard upon us this day, Winifred says, approaching him. The traveler lets out a chuckle. Indeed, I've just been swimming in the sea to the west. Perhaps he is heading east? I beg your pardon, but did you catch sight of a monster fleeing west? Winifred inquires. He gives her a puzzled look. There's nothing out there but the sea, he says. That and a cave full of monsters on the opposite shore.
Are you freaking kidding me?
suspect you might find your quarry there. The Fellowship exchange glances and nod as if to say, "Then that is where we shall go." Alas, they will need a boat to cross the sea. The traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fishermen on the western shore, and takes his leave.
Oh, mountains. It's a hard no. What is this? Oh.
Don't hold back.
Nice. Oh! Another attack. We'll come back. Let's see what else is going on here. Go heal up at the end. Buy some more goodies.
Don't hold back.
Build an extra requirements from like goblins, enemies. Okay, so you gotta find the weakness. Interesting. Ooh, 6. Thank you, Bear. And I'm trying to test and see where the boundaries of this thing are. That's good. Oh, wow.
Excellent.
freeze. Who?
Don't hold back.
Okay. Not a weakness. Interesting. So fire, huh? Nice. I want to go like there. There we go. No fun. Alright. Event.
A monster appears to be in pain. Seems the poor thing's been poisoned. You may be able to aid it by administering some antidote.
Yeah.
You take pity on the creature and administer some antidote. Healthy once more, it gets up and makes its way to who knows where. Every so often, you catch it looking back at you, but before long, it's out of sight.
Oh, that's right. I can go there. All right. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Oh, wait, no, I wanted monsters. Goblins love pranks. The nature frequently by the front adventurers who suspect only good playmates. Sadly, this sense has been battered and bruised. Goblins gain the age of wisdom age, find ways to slip into the fabric of human life. So yes, the old man gamboling with children in the square might well be a goblin in disguise. Night after night, the orc children scour the corpses of monsters they've killed, searching for raw materials necessary to make their next instrument of death.
Here to stay the night? The innkeeper asks
You
the
bet.
moment you set foot in the inn. The Fellowship hears a young man arguing with the apothecary. "Make it cheaper," he bellows. As the Fellowship approaches the door to intervene, the young man bursts out of the shop. He storms past Winifred, nearly crashing into her. "Watch where..." But he makes no move to apologize, instead squaring his shoulders and walking off. "What a hateful little man," grumbles the apothecary. Winifred vows to teach him proper manners should they ever meet again.
That should be good. Actually, how many poison things do I have? I don't have any other way to cure poison. Let's get a couple. That should be good. Okay. A monster appears and just stands there, stock still, staring at you. Suddenly it makes a pained face, acting as if it's been poisoned. Aha! This must be the monster you saved with the antidote. It places a medicine bottle at your feet and is gone as quickly as it came. You suppose that's its way of saying thanks. Oh, nice.
Don't hold back.
Okay. Oh, it's locked. Huh? Never mind.
Don't hold back. Oh. These creatures showed rapidly as they age. Upon losing the last of their fur, they cry out, and the remainder of their bodily fluids leaving behind a nearly mummified husk. Oh my goodness. Yoko Taro. The Fellowship comes upon an anchored ship. Close by, a fisherman of exquisite physique hauls a net out of the water, his muscles rippling.
And look at this guy,
no
holy
time
cow.
for lustful reverie. Winifred races to his side and asks that he give the Fellowship safe passage aboard the ship. That vessel is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling. Night after night, it leaves port without a soul aboard, headed I know not where. Come morning, it is once again anchored here. This, to the fisherman's mind, is the result of a curse. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it and sail away.
Oh, I have one of those.
Winifred hands the despairing fisherman a dispeller and asks again for safe passage to the cave beyond the sea. The fisherman snatches up the concoction, so delighted that his pectoral muscles begin twitching. The Fellowship politely ignores this fact. He opens the bottle and proceeds to douse the ship.
Unnecessary requirements in like Muscle Man character story. Traumatized by bullying he received as a child, he vowed he'd never let anyone be the better of him again. His pain is springboard to his body now before you. That's very impressive. Perilous, dangerous. Adventures be advised at least level 7.
Are you ready to set sail for the cave? The fisherman asks.
Yeah, they've all gained
Let's
2
shove
levels.
off then. He beckons you aboard.
Oh, did we...
The Fellowship arrives at the mouth of a dank cave. Its damp, rocky expanse threatening to swallow them. Monsters could come pouring out at any moment. The fisherman has anchored the ship in the cove. Come back here when you're ready to return to the mainland, he says. Rout the enemy.
The hell? Idle TV standby. I'm playing a game, motherfucker.
Congrats.
Nice. He gains levels really fast. Oh, I love Augusta, Georgia. Look at this thing. Ooh.
You did great.
Okay. Cards for the freeze cannot move until they are attacked and they take double the damage. Nice. They're set in returns until the end of battle. Cards can be affected by more than one element at a time, and so the element will replace the old one. That's with. Red fungus are fiercely territorial, killing all those that put on their land and turning their corpses into red fungal colonies, forest creatures through their swelling pranks. Careless manner with the ogres brandish their large axe makes it very dangerous indeed. Most monsters flee the instant they hear an ogre's footfall. You know what they say, the hero's journey hasn't begun until they've smashed a couple of slimes. Powerful curse clings to the bones of the former humans which pride themselves from the grave in search of release. Spell the curse to render their pile of ordinary bones. Oh. Okay, good to know. Wait, did I get my... Oh, I got the staff, that's right. What to do with this? Try wind. Have I tried wind? I don't know. Okay, try fire. Like I've tried everything else. That one. Curative.
Don't hold back.
Really? Okay. Simple key. I do like simple keys.
About the enemy. Nice work.
Thanks. No. Burn it with fire. Oh wow. That was very intense. A sad story here. Forest dwellers so covet the red fungo for the health food that they leave monster carcasses in the forest and return to collect them once the fungus have colonized them. Oh. Creepy.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
The door before you is shut quite tightly. It appears to have a keyhole. The simple key. The Fellowship slides the simple key into the keyhole and turns it. The lock opens with a thunk. An iron door towers before you. It has rather conspicuous handles.
Choose a card and hold X button to raise it up ever so slightly. If you hold it just long enough, you may be able to peek at what it contains.
Berwin pushes the massive handles against the door with all his might. It moves not an inch. Berwin gives the door a roundhouse kick out of pure frustration. As his foot connects, the door trundles to the side. So it was one of those sliding contraptions. Something leaps out at the Fellowship from the darkness. Winifred deftly parries the attack with her staff. Edwin looks fondly at Winifred, only to have his reverie interrupted by Berwin's cry of, "It's coming back."
Oh. There once was a couple consumed by an ill-fated love, but to be united on death. So overjoyed at their good fortune, they both passed into the sweet eternal slumber. That's a nice story.
The Fellowship approaches the chest, only for a voice deep as an earthquake to echo through the cavern. "You shall not have it," a voice growls. The Fellowship warily eyes their surroundings as several somethings leap out of the shadows.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's a heroic slime. What is this fun thing? Well, we're definitely going to start off some of this business. Oh goodness, that was a lot of damage. Shoot, what I hit it with last time. I think it was fire.
Winifred neatly steps through the fiend's remains and opens the chest. Inside is what appears for all the world to be an ordinary medicine bottle. At last, the royal treasure is in safe hands once more, Hedwyn sighs. Winifred and Berwin nod in agreement.
Oh good, the royal treasure.
Treasure in hand, the Fellowship exit the cave, exulted. In time, the Fellowship find themselves before the Queen once more. They offer her the retrieved treasure. As reward for the arduous task of returning our prized possession, I bid you name anything you desire, she proclaims. She is positively beaming and seems prepared to shower the Fellowship with riches, whether they demand them or not. But at that moment, a massive roar, the likes of which had never been heard before, shakes the entire castle. As the roar recedes, one of the royal guard, pale as a sheet, bursts into the royal hall. He struggles to gather his breath. Just now, over the castle, a dragon. He pants to Queen Nilla.
I want to kill that dragon so bad.
A dragon. So the great evil has returned. Queen Nilla turns her gaze to the sky, dumbfounded. So the monster troubles are connected, Hedwyn says so under his breath, so the Queen does not hear. A profound silence settles over the royal hall. The Fellowship stand tall, unflinching, as though they know what must be done in the face of such a crisis. What will become of the land now that the dragon has returned? I'm afraid that will have to wait. We're all out of time for this portion of the adventure. Don't you worry. We'll continue the tale another time. I look forward to our next session. Until then, I bid you good day. Farewell, friend.
Bye-bye. That demo was awesome. Definitely gonna buy this game right now. You're playing, this concludes in a bigger world and greater adventurously in the retail version. Can I just buy that through here? Yeah. Is there like a pre-order incentive? Are there different heroes? I would like to look at some of this. Looks like there are. Wait. Am I still broadcasting? Oh, okay. We're going to cut this so you don't see my credit card number. But this is awesome. You should all try it. It's free if you go to PlayStation 4 or 5. All right, I'll catch you later.